What's up, everybody? It's your YouTube movie review champion, Adam Howard here, and today I'll be reviewing The Death of Superman, the new DC EU, not EU, whatever the hell they're calling it, DC animated movie. Now, this movie is an adaptation of the first book of the Death of Superman saga, and they're coming out with the sequel to it, Reign of the Superman. And this movie, they did this before with Superman Doomsday, I think it was called, which I think I saw that once, but I don't really remember it. But this movie is the first real DC animated movie that I've seen where it's like, this is something special. Not to say that the other ones are bad or anything like that, but they're just kind of snack food kind of movies where you just sit back, relax, and enjoy. But this one, I feel, has something very, very special with it, and it's the story with Superman and his relationship with Lois Lane and the rest of the Justice League, and how they deal with spreading or sharing their information with the people they love, and how they do it and what needs to be done. And we get to see interactions with Flash, Green Lantern, Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg. In this movie, unlike some of the other DC stuff, it feels like the world is all there and put together, and it's all happening in all these people's worlds. And it's so great the way they do it with how they incorporate it all, because in comics that's kind of how it is, where it's all these people interacting in all these different worlds, specifically with for example, a little bit of spoilers for Brian Michael Bendis' Superman stuff he's been doing. It's in Man of Steel, I think it is, but he just brings Batman in to have Batman help with Superman, and that's something that would happen in the comics. And they do accomplish things like this in the, which is really great, and we see all these relationships Superman has, and it helps build up Superman to make it even more devastating when he dies at the end. Spoilers, in case you didn't get it from the title. It has, I think it's Jerry O'Connell as Superman. I don't remember Lois Lane, but it has Rainn Wilson as Lex Luthor, which I think is a weird casting choice. Maybe if it were in live action, we actually got to see Rainn Wilson look more like how Lex Luthor, I think he'd look in live action. But it's weird seeing that character with the voice of Rainn Wilson coming out of it, because I'm like, that's right, true. And it kind of took me out of the movie a little bit. But because I'm used to the other actor doing the voice of Lex Luthor, that's it. I'm used to the other actor doing that, so it took me out of the movie being like, is that Rainn Wilson? But that's my major criticism of the movie, because all the other stuff, showing what Superman means to Justice League and every one of those superheroes, seeing what he means to Lois and I don't remember his name, the photographer, Jimmy Olsen, that's it. Seeing what he means to Jimmy Olsen, seeing what he means to the cook or sailor who opens up the restaurant and takes pictures with Superman and tells all the stories. Lois, the people he saves, specifically that little boy he saves on the, spoilers for this movie, the little boy he saves on the bridge, he saves him and he's able to get the game system, and the little boy is just standing there in awe, and then starts to walk away, and then he comes back and hugs Superman, and Superman hugs him back, and it's such a powerful moment of showing who Superman is and what he means for this universe. And more and more I'm starting to love Superman, because before I'm like, oh, he's too superpowered, he can't relate to him and all this different stuff, but really now I think DC is really kind of getting the core of what Superman is to a lot of people, and why he's appealing is because he's not an alien. He is an alien, but he's not because he grew up in all these he grew up in Smallville in Kansas to two parents who, in this movie, we see love him very much and are devastated by the loss. We even see some Lex Luthor devastated stuff by the loss, but it's still, I still look at him like like, and it makes you hate him more the way he acts at Superman's funeral. I'm like, I just want to right in the face. In this movie, the animation's beautiful, which is kind of par for the course. It looks really great. It has the voice acting's good. Rainn Wilson, even though I don't think he's a great fit for Lex Luthor, I think his performance was pretty good. We get to see some hints at the Reign of the Superman stuff, which we get in some post-credits stuff, which are kind of post-credits, and they just kind of all highlight little different people that will be taking over as we approach Reign of the Superman. But that's pretty much it. The story is really good, and I love how they transition these stories into animation, animation and all that kind of different things, and incorporate it and make it into this nice project that we all get to see on screen. So for that, I'm going to give The Death of Superman, I'm going to give an A. This movie is really, really great. I highly recommend you go check it out. I think it's one of the best DC animated movies they've done. Yeah, so like, subscribe to share down below. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at AKHVids. Until next time, it's been my pleasure to serve you.